What's up, everyone? Today I was watching F1 and Charles Leclerc did not do good, so I was like, I need something funny to lift me up because today is not a good day. But we chose The Big Bang Theory. We're gonna react to that. See, hopefully it's funny, like always. Let's get into it. We got a lot of things that came out in last episode. Patty saying she loved Leonard, which is first, real confirmation that she is, she's committed. She's committed. It's a new thing, And we got Sheldon in a spot doing hacky sack, which is pretty cool. Let's get into the video. Hit the like button, subscribe, share. Let's go.
You're just clinging to it out of intellectual stubbornness.
I mean, that happens to everyone.
Shocking ignorance of the subject matter. Mummies and zombies are the exact same thing.
You brought this on yourself. Sheldon, get him.
If a zombie bites you,
He's his attack
turn
dog.
into a zombie. However, if a mummy bites you, all you turn into is some schmo with a mummy bite. So,
That is true. That's what I was
like
gonna
a
say.
zombie that's been eaten from the waist down, you, sir, have no leg to stand on.
Zombie wants brains,
Boy,
but
here's a cookie.
Hey,
But
fellas,
mummies
what's
are
going
just
Mummies
crazy.
and zombies again.
on? They're not the same thing.
Well, 4 against 1. I'm also
Thanks.
with that.
Guess who picked up his new car this morning? Parked right out front. Space 294. I'm sorry, 294? Yeah. That's my parking spot.
Why do you have a parking spot? You don't have a car. You don't even drive.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. That's my spot.
He has a spot for everything,
You
even.
it because you never use
Yeah.
it.
Well, I'm not using my nipples either. Maybe I should reassign those.
You get a car, I'm sure they'll give you another parking space.
I don't want another parking space. I want my parking space. Well, it's perfect. It's a corner spot, cutting the risk of door dings in half. It's a mere 28 steps from the building entrance. The
They're
nearby
all
tree
shaking their
provides
heads.
shade on hot days and is also home to a delightful squirrel.
Too
Which
bad
is
it's my
fortuitous
spot.
because
That's what
most
House
squirrels
should
are real
say.
jerks.
Fun story. Meanwhile, you still don't have a car.
Don't try to change the subject. It's about a parking space. It has nothing to do with cars.
That's what.
Are you listening to yourself?
You leave me no choice.
That was an IQ brain here.
What are you looking at, you stupid squirrel?
That's a pretty good car, though, I would say. Major improvement on the scooter.
President Siebert, listen to reason. I understand
Reason?
I don't use the parking spot, but that's not the point. Yes, I'm aware you told me not to call you at home. Yeah,
What is even that phone?
you didn't answer
Is that
the
a
door.
phone? That's a phone?
well, that's some salty language. Yeah. May I remind you that you're the president of a major university, not the president of the Potty Mouth Club. Do you kiss your mother with that mouth? Oh,
Only-
well, I'm sorry for your loss. Good night, sir. He says Wolowitz deserves my spot because he's a high-profile asset to the university.
Well, he's not wrong. Howard did go to the International Space Station.
Yo, that was 5 weeks ago. How much longer is he gonna milk that cow?
All of his life, man.
Let it
All of
go.
his
It's
life.
not a big deal.
No, this is a slippery slope, Leonard. It starts with a parking space. Where does it end? Like my dad always said. First they say you can't drink and drive. Next thing you know, you can't let your 10-year-old take the wheel while you sleep one off in the back seat.
I feel like those are two.
All that story does is make me feel bad for your mother.
Leonard, you're my best friend. Why don't you ever take my side?
Because I can never understand your side.
My Iron Man helmet, Koothrappali saw you take it, give it back.
Oh, okay, that's crazy.
That. Well, see, I wanted it, and you weren't using it. Apparently, those are the rules we live by.
Okay,
now.
we've got a full-on war now.
Payback.
Fine. I'm taking your diploma.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he
It's
can
the only
do it.
doctorate you'll ever get.
Oh, but honestly, he had the last laugh at that moment.
It smells funny in here.
What is that?
You, Amy, your first bikini wax.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Oh, a little sensitive, but not bad. Always
Taking
take that
her out
long.
all the.
No, they don't usually have to go out and get more wax.
So do did you spend last night hearing about this silly parking space fight, too?
For hours. Fortunately, I couldn't understand most of it because Sheldon was wearing that stupid robot mask.
Take it off.
Howard, this is what we get for being with two testosterone-fueled alpha males.
That's what you're gonna call
to
it.
lock horns.
I'm assuming these are some kind of horns they bought at Comic-Con.
Yeah, who you fooling,
Sorry
Amy?
they took Sheldon's spot away. He shouldn't have to suffer just because Howard's such a big deal now.
I know, Sheldon should just let Howard have his little moment in the sun.
Oh,
What's that
okay.
supposed to mean?
Well, I mean, Howard's never gonna go to space again, but Sheldon will always be a genius.
Okay, that's
Right. And I'm sure Sheldon would get a fancy parking spot again if and when he makes a worthwhile contribution to science.
honestly, she clapped back. Let's go. Like,
If and when.
Okay, maybe we should change the subject. Amy, how are your lady parts? Still chilly down there?
Hang on. Hey, none of Sheldon's theories have ever been definitively proven. My husband actually went to outer space.
yeah.
That's an impressive accomplishment. He's now an inspiration to millions of Americans who know you don't have to be special or even qualified to go into space.
You know,
I mean,
the
they
first time
both,
I got a
you know, they
bikini
both
wax,
were giving it back and forth, you know. So, you know,
my
it's
sister
just.
did it with melted Crayolas and duct tape.
But it's funny how they say testosterone, huh? You know, women can lock horns just as well as men.
It's a bad idea.
Gosh, Amy, I'm sensing a little hostility. Is it maybe because, like Sheldon's work, your sex life is also theoretical?
Damn.
That's the correct response.
Well, at least when we do make love, Sheldon won't be thinking about his mother.
Double down.
And yes,
I don't have to take this. I'm gonna go home and have sex with my husband right now. Maybe I'll let him do it to me in a parking spot. Which sounds dirty, but I didn't mean it that way.
Stand on business, both of you.
Here's another one.
Just joking.
If a zombie bites a vampire, and the vampire bites a human, does the human become a vampire or a zombie? Or a zompire?
Sheldon.
Cookie.
You don't give it for free anymore.
Well, I'm not giving it away.
Wait, but I want to hear what he said. Let me see. Let me see if I can figure this out.
Okay, here's another one. If a zombie bites a vampire, and the vampire bites a human, does the human become a vampire or a zombie?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but vampires are dead creatures, isn't it? It's like they're already dead. They're not living. They don't have a beating heart. They don't have blood flow. So zombies can't turn vampires into zombies. So then it would just be a vampire would just be turning a human into a vampire. Am I correct in that?
Hi, Sheldon.
He's turning up the level. He's turning it up. But I
He's in my
thought he
spot.
was going to have sex with
Leonard, make me
his.
stop being naked in my spot.
What?
Howard, what are you doing?
This is
He wasn't using it. And I needed a nice, cool piece of leather to wiggle my naked ass on.
okay. He's escalating it.
Get off there.
Give me back my Iron Man helmet.
Give me back my parking space.
Appear to have reached an impasse. And you know,
I mean,
I have
that's
to say,
on
I
that
thought you'd
basis,
be
that's
more
true.
upset
But
that
yeah.
your laptop is sitting on my junk.
That's kind of crazy.
I didn't pick up on that. That's a nice touch.
I feel like this is the most someone has done to Sheldon. Oh, interesting. Oh,
so exciting. I'm feeling all tingly. Although that could just be my newly defoliated bikini zone.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now pull your car into the spot and let's get out of here.
Wait, I'm leaving my car
Yeah.
here?
Yes.
Come in
That's
the
the
back
thing.
seat. I want to show you something I had done today.
All right.
Done today? No. Yeah, campus security is really gonna throw them out.
I think you're high on paint fumes. And boy, that's a lot of Band-Aids.
Okay, yeah, I should have waited a little bit.
Howard's mother is in like every one of your wedding photos.
What can I tell you? She's a big girl.
Oh, looks like someone's on Team Bernadette. Where's Howard?
He's not here. What's wrong?
He had my car towed. It cost me $200 to get it back.
Oh, no. Where was it parked?
In Sheldon's spot.
Well, that doesn't make sense. Sheldon doesn't have a spot. Was it maybe in Howard's spot?
To be fair, that's good retribution. But I mean, okay, if we're going by like who escalated who, yes, Howard did more damage to Sheldon by being in a spot naked and having his laptop on his jacket. That's crazy. But if we're going by individual things, them putting their car in Howard's spot, yeah, tow the car. You know, that's an equal retribution for that. But so far, Howard has done the most damage. Or Howard/Brother.
Don't play dumb with me, sister. Sheldon's spot.
Well, that doesn't make sense. Sheldon doesn't have a spot. Was it maybe in Howard's spot?
Yes, they can do it because it is Howard's spot.
Don't play dumb with me, sister. You tell your husband he owes me $200.
Well, that doesn't make sense either.
Why not?
Because I'm the one who had it towed.
She's devious. Penny's just like shocked. That's cold, sister.
Why not?
Didn't see that one coming, did you?
Oh, yeah? Well, you're not gonna see this coming.
Okay, what was that? What was that?
Just my wallet, keys, and a coffee can full of change. I've been meaning to take to the bank.
Get some ice.
Yeah, that's not good for our head.
I will rip out what's left of your pills.
Here.
Oh, thanks.
Amy, you think maybe this has gotten a little out of hand?
I'm the one with the broken
I
nose.
do. Penny, Bernadette, and I are sorry.
You hit her. What did I do?
You had my car towed.
You were parked in Howard's spot.
I was parked in Sheldon's spot.
Sheldon doesn't have a spot.
Guys, I think I need to go to the emergency room.
The priorities.
I see
Priorities.
where the tow truck scratched my car.
The tow truck didn't scratch your car.
How do you know?
Because I did it.
She's devious.
Morning, Professor Stevens. Hey, don't look at that whiteboard. That's my math, not your math. Keep walking, nosy.
What the hell are you doing?
You said I'm not using my space, so I'm using it. You've chosen to tangle with a superior intellect you can't defeat. There is nothing you could possibly do to...
Yeah, you can annoy the hell.
Those aren't gonna help you, Sheldon.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, what?
I'm warning you, Sheldon.
Your threats are empty. Nothing
I mean, can't he just get
move me.
campus security? I mean,
Stop
or do
it.
that.
Get out of my spot!
No, that's it. I am calling campus security. You prepare for the scolding of your life.
I mean, yeah, he can just leave his car there.
Idiots doing?
He's trying to kill me, Leonard. Video games and rock music have desensitized him to violence.
Your lunatic roommate.
You're both acting like lunatics. It's just
I mean, yeah, it's getting to the point.
It's not just a parking spot. He can't handle the fact that I'm a bigger deal than he is now.
Yo, preposterous. I have been solely responsible for this university's 6-loop quantum gravity calculation. I am also the one who got Nutter Butters in the cafeteria vending machine.
Why did
Maybe you
you
missed that
add
news when
those?
you're floating around like a goof in outer space.
Can you believe this guy?
What I don't believe is that you tried to run him over.
Oh, like you've never thought of doing that. Don't hate me just because I lived the dream.
Hey, sweet ride.
Oh my god! Yeah, he's gone crazy. But I mean, to be honest, deserved after what he said in the chair.
Stop that! You stop that!
Now, you know what they say. Revenge is a dish best served nude.
Oh my god! I just realized what the implications of what he was doing is crazy. I would burn the car. He's ready.
This is an authentic Chinese throwing star, and I must warn you, I have seen many people throw them in movies.
Anyway, I called President Siebert and told him it's not worth fighting over the spot, so you keep it and I'll park in the structure across the street.
Well, Howard, thank you.
He's not gonna do anything for you,
Quite a
man.
gesture on your part. Shown yourself to be the bigger man.
Thank you.
Which I
He's
find
not the bigger.
totally unacceptable. I must be the bigger man.
Oh wait, what? What?
Therefore, you may use my spot until such time as I learn to drive or get a Batmobile.
Wow. Okay. Well, thanks. I don't.
That
know
worked.
what to
That
say.
worked, right?
There's nothing to say, except I am the bigger man.
Just
not kidding,
take
say
it,
it.
honestly. Okay, it's.
Just say it.
You're the bigger man, Sheldon.
Don't stop.
Oh stop! Oh
And
stop!
I believe this is yours. Yeah, FYI, if you wear that into a bank, they will tackle you to the ground.
Have they buried the hatchet?
You know, I'm kind of glad this happened.
Me too. In a weird way, I kind of feel like it brought us closer.
Yeah, everybody's happy. Great.
They need to compensate. I can't believe she went to try to wax.
Yes. This cushion experienced a nude revenge wiggle.
A what?
A naked man sat on it. Now, here's my concern. His diet is rich in fatty deli meats. What tests do you have to detect lipid residue?
I'll just clean it, man. Why did he start touching the cushion?
An anal autograph.
Oh my god!
A colon calling card.
That's not what I wanted.
Tuesday, okay?
Yeah.
Now, don't rush it. We may be dealing with befoulment on a molecular level.
Let me write you a ticket.
Is that your son?
Uh-huh.
Looks like that laptop's seen better days. If you're interested, I'm selling this. It's only 2 years old, 16 gigabytes of RAM, Intel Core i7 processor, and I can personally guarantee
How much?
it has spent less
It's
than
like-
20 minutes resting on an astronaut's penis.
Yeah, get out of my store. That's crazy. I mean, only logical thing to do. But what I was gonna say, but in the end, you know, they got what they wanted. Now, as for who was right in that, yes, Sheldon went crazy. We can all agree Sheldon went crazy, but I'm just thinking, if I had a parking space, you know how hard parking space, that is near the university, right next to the university, and even if I didn't have a car, I'd be like, yes, I had a parking space. Nah, I can't justify it. I can't really justify it. Shit, Sheldon went crazy. To be honest, because there's no indication that he will ever want to drive or want to. If he wanted to learn to drive or he's planning on getting a car, yes, I would get Sheldon. But yeah, I can't justify. I can't justify it. But you know, it was an indication of like a bigger problem where like Sheldon was seeing him as like, and Amy was jealous of Howard's success, but you know, it's expected. But like, we shall see how that goes. So I wonder if, you know, Sheldon will do something even crazier to, you know, top Howard's astronaut, which I don't see how that would work, but we'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed that reaction. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to it. I loved reacting to it. It made my day better after a horrible start. But yeah, have a great day.